So let's understand what pseudocode is. The word pseudo itself means false. So pseudocode means false code. Or in other words, we're not really writing source code or programming statements, but we're writing the logic that can someday turn into those programming statements. The whole purpose of pseudocode is to allow a developer or a systems analyst or a person that is trying to come up with an algorithm to solve a problem or to create a program to list the logical steps necessary to solve that problem. All you have to do is use English words or whatever language you want, whatever you speak, and lay out the steps necessary to solve a problem. Now, there's no need to be intimidated by this because you do this every day of your life. Based upon certain things that are happening, you'll make certain choices. How? Because you analyze what's going on and then make up certain steps for what you need to do. For example, let's say that you get up for school in the morning and you find out you're running late. So the logic is, number one, we get up in the morning, we get out of bed, we shower, get dressed, we eat breakfast, and then we go to school. Now we could throw another twist in there where we say we get up in the morning, we look at the clock, and we realize we only have 10 minutes to get to school. So we don't shower, we don't eat, we do get dressed, and then we run to school so we make it to time, or make it on time. So we're just doing different logical steps to solve a problem. So how could you do something like this based upon a problem I'm going to give you? If you take a look at our syllabus for the course, it says that your homework assignments are worth 10% of your grade, and you get to drop the lowest assignment. So if I was going to write the logical steps or the pseudocode to calculate that grade, then I would go ahead and say something like, while there is a homework assignment to look at, check if it is the lowest. If it is the lowest, drop the assignment. Otherwise, add the assignment to the keepers. In other words, the scores you're going to keep. And that could end that logical statement. So we just listed the logic for it. The quiz says it's worth 5% of the grade, and you're going to drop the two lowest. So could I take that same pseudocode, that same logic, and say, while there is a quiz to look at, we'll check if it's the lowest. If it is the lowest, drop the quiz, add 1 to the dropped count. Because remember, you can drop 2. Otherwise, we're going to add the quiz to the keepers. Now, this might make you have to go back and modify this pseudocode that says if it's the lowest and you haven't already dropped 2 quizzes, then drop the quiz. Or you might have to change it and say, if it is the lowest and we drop 2 quizzes, then we probably need to go back and pick one of the other quizzes up. So you're just writing the logical steps to solve that problem. And that's all pseudocode is. It's just whatever you want to type up, the logical steps to achieve the goal of solving the problem.